Well, why are we all here tonight? Well, I can tell you one thing. Either we have lost someone in our life has passed away, whether it be, or it could be maybe a relationship failed or some kind of loss that there was, a loss of a pet, a person, loss of finances. You're just here to learn about grief and how can you continue to share and enlighten others by what you do. So there are a number of reasons of why people come to this platform. To begin, we are lending our shared stories. How many of you all know that you have a story to share? Come on, everyone has a story.
Yeah.
Whether it's a happy story, it's a sad story, it's a story. And so that's what we are in lending our shared stories. I want to give you guys an exercise. I think that's where I would like to begin, is with an exercise. And so I want everyone to think about a good memory. I want you to think about a good memory. It could be about your loved one. It could be of a happy place. It can be something that makes you smile. Just something. I want you guys to think. Just think of something that makes you feel good, makes you happy, whether it's maybe working out, maybe it's eating your favorite ice cream cone. Whatever that is, I want you to think about a good memory. And you may think of 2 or 3 or 4, and it's okay. So we're just going to pause to do that. Okay, would anyone like to share, if you don't mind, what did you think about? What's a good memory for you? So this is my friend Sally. Can y'all say hi to Sally? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Sally.
So Sally, a great memory for me is this is when, after my husband passed away, I met Sally maybe 3 months after he had passed. She's my sister. She's not my mother. Even though she's 80, she's my sister and she's my friend. She helped me through grief, and she helped me. Her husband had passed, and all we could do was talk about our husbands who had passed. And she was just a great comfort, a great supporter, and a great prayer warrior. So I'm thinking about good memories along the way. Let's go to another picture, if you don't mind. Okay, this is my friend Gigi and another friend. I sent that to her today. But that made me feel so good that she was like, hey, let's go out to get something to eat. And this is like post-Robert, things that, I have a lot of memories, but it stuck out today. So that's a great memory for me. Okay, there's another picture. And I'm just showing you guys we're going somewhere with this. If y'all don't mind, we'll do one more. Not that one. This is another dear friend of mine. She bakes cakes out of Nashville, Tennessee. And we had a lot of wonderful times together. Her husband, he passed away maybe about 7 months ago. And I remember, I'll share this story. He wanted some chicken. Her husband was ill. And I live in Clarksville and he lives in Nashville. And she said, Treva, he wants some chicken. He wanted the chicken out of Nashville. So what did I do? I got in my car and I drove to Nashville to get that hot chicken for her husband. And that was the last time that I saw him.
So when you asked, I'll share. So today actually is 2 years since my dad passed away. And I remember being before you're 5 years old, like those memories you have as a child, like when he picked up my hand and made me two people hold a kid's hand and help them jump. And it just reminded me, that's cool that Alicia said that also about child memory, because it's like that place of freedom where you are before you ever been hurt and you just felt like you're free, So it was just a good memory.
And I see that smile that's on your face when you talk about that good memory. That's a beautiful thing. And the reason why I had you guys to do that, because when you remember a good memory, it releases feel-good chemicals such as dopamine and serotonin. Even in grief, it can help begin to shift your brain towards things that are calm.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So I am Danielle Wallace, but I try to go by L, and on all of my social platforms is Passport L, because I'm trying to just cover the world and touch down every country that I possibly can. And Treva wanted me to get on and tell y'all my story about how I ended up in Thailand. My dad passed in 2018, and every year in June, like his birthday, Father's Day, everything happens in June. And so last year I was with my partner, and I was like, look, June's coming up. It's going to be a hard month because everything is in that month. Well, I think it was good for me to recognize that, look, this is hard for me, but it's also hard on other people too, because they don't know your mood changes while you're doing your grief. So anyways, I had just got out of the military during that time. The anniversaries come up. So me and him end up splitting, and my kids are old, so they got out of the house. So all of that grief of me getting out of the military, his passing, and then me and my partner splitting up all happened at the same time. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pack my stuff. I'm just going to travel the world for a little bit. So my first two stops were in Africa, and it was okay, but it just didn't give me what I wanted. And I wanted to go to Thailand for, I don't know if y'all seen like those little lanterns that they like release out into the sky or whatever. I wanted to go for that festival to release a lantern for my, like the paper lantern for my father. And I got there, and everybody, I know Thailand is like trending right now because it's like so affordable and so cheap, but nobody talks about the healing that's in the land that is there, and that it actually gives you a time to process without any distractions your grief, what you're going through, and all of that. So,
you know, we talk about rising from devastation to elevation. And so, whether your elevation is finding joy in traveling, rescuing a pet, come on, saying a kind and encouraging word, these are areas where we can be a blessing towards others. I found myself just encouraging others just by being honest. And one thing about grief, in order to heal, we have to let go. Well, how do I let go? Just be honest. You don't have to pretend. We already know. We can see it. Sometimes it shows on our face. Grief, it can be like a roller coaster. You can be up one day and the next minute you're back. Something reminds you. And it's not that, you know, that you're going back to ground zero. Like, don't be afraid to embrace those emotions. Don't be afraid to say how you feel. Don't be afraid. You know, I'm here to tell you, we are a support system. If you need to reach out to someone at 2 a.m, 3 a.m. Teresa, has your phone been ringing?
Yes, it does. All different hours of the night and day. Sometimes, you know, it's okay. You know, we all need a lending ear to share our stories, you know, to get through our grief. So don't never feel like don't never think you can't pick up that phone and call me.
And we don't give advice, so you don't have to worry about Teresa telling you how to fix it. Well, let me tell you we don't want to hear what you have to tell us. I don't want to hear that. I just want to hear that I'm here for you.
Yep.
And then whatever they tell her or me, we don't share it. Like, she never calls me and say, let me tell you that Rebecca called me and honey, this is what she shared. No, we don't do that. Okay. I want you guys to take a look at this. So we have 3 models here. So the gentleman, he is on the floor. He's going through it really bad.
Oh.
All right. So I'm sure all of us have been there or could be there or are there, right? Wherever we are, we've been in that space. Anybody ever been on the floor? Anyone that's ever been down? Okay, then you see a supportive hand. Now, there are 2 types of things. There's the hand that's reaching out on the right side of the illustration to say, I'm here, that's support. That hand represents support. But then what does the other guy do in the bottom left corner? What does he do?
Helping him up.
But also, he can't help him up unless what?
unless he wants to get up.
There you go. So I want you to guys look at that. Take a look at that illustration. So look at it right now. So can you repeat that again? He can't get up unless what?
He wants to.
Yes, he wants. How many of you all want to, you may not be there or you are there. How many of you all want to get up? You want to. I want to continue moving on. I want to continue moving forward. Mm-hmm. So the hand that you see, that could be a church. That could be your ministry support. That could be your support group. That could be a circle of friends. I always say to you all, go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. At Lending Our Shared Stories, we want to be around you. We care. It's like loss is it's moving. It's shifting. When I say it's shifting, the light will always be on for grief support. We have people who are at rock bottom, and we have people who hit rock bottom all over again, and they need us. And I can't turn off the phone lines because you want to take trips and date and have a good time. I want you to. But then there's another group say, Treva, you've helped me with my loss, and now I want to learn how to go out to eat by myself. I want to learn to date. I want to learn to go shopping. I want to learn how to do this. Well, there's another group, and we're going to have to break it up a little bit, but you can be on all of them. All right, now, my last announcement is tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, I so am so glad that you're nice.
Thank you, Rita. Well, y'all can sing happy birthday to me, though. I would love to hear happy birthday. And Josiah, we want this on the website. So y'all put your pretty faces on and smile too. And don't sing it like happy birthday. Like act like you're happy because we're recording this.
Which version are we doing? The regular happy birthday?
The old-fashioned birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
No.
Young and fabulous, like always.
Treva, 52?
55, honey.
High five.
Double
You're
nickels.
citizen.
Fabulous.
55, honey.
Double nickels.
And I just really want to thank y'all so much for the love of lending your story, because without your story, I wouldn't even be where I am today if it were not for your stories. Your stories encourage me, they inspire me, and you just don't know how that makes me feel. And it's so good to see each of you all when you elevate and as you grow.